Today is my birthday. I turned 23, and for the past year, some crazy things happened. I launched 3 apps, won a startup competition, got waitlisted at Yale, and ended up in a legal dispute with a lawyer before I even graduated college. It was the most alive I've ever felt, and also the most exhausted. So I figured I'd take you back through the actual story. Let's start from the beginning. At a young age, I realized I didn't know what I wanted to do. I tried a lot of different things. Played some instruments, sports, did some fun projects like robotics. But nothing really stuck with me. Fast forward, I felt the exact same in college. I'm majoring in hospitality business because I like traveling and staying at hotels. So for a while, I just did what most people did. I studied, hung out with friends, and got an internship. But sometimes I think extraordinary things can happen from ordinary moments. So one day, my friend was going on a date, but just like most people before dating, he had a problem. He didn't know what to wear. And at that moment, we kept talking for 40 minutes to figure out what he should wear. And that's when I had the idea. What if I make an app where users can post any dilemmas they have and make better decisions together? So many people are indecisive even with the most mundane choices. Like what should I eat, what should I buy, what presents to get. It was a fun idea on the surface. But there was just one problem. I don't know how to code. So I grabbed my laptop and started learning how to code like a maniac. I'm just kidding. I didn't learn how to code. There are students who spend 4 years learning how to code, so there's no way I could do it by myself. So what any logical man would do, I asked for help. I emailed a professor to join his office hours and teach me the basics. I asked some students if they would be interested in joining the team. The classic, I will do the business side, you do the coding. Don't judge me too hard. I didn't know that was a well-known meme among engineering students. And I got rejected by all of them. No, seriously, no one wanted to work with me. So I had a dilemma. Do I give up? It is an insanely ambitious idea. A business guy learning how to code from scratch just to code an app that I don't even know if it's a good idea. How hard can it be? I decided to at least give it a try.
Several months later.
It was a horrible idea, I'm not gonna lie. There was so much to learn, and also I realized I'm not that talented. Holy airball. Possibly the worst part is that when I was stuck, there was no one I was able to ask for help. I was just alone on this journey. But I did everything I could. I hired a freelancer to design my app, bought a domain, and set up a website. I spent so much time, energy, and money on this project. A lot of people say work smarter, not harder, and I agree. But working really hard on something shows the world how much you value that. And that dedication can sometimes open new opportunities. Dilemma was launched. It was really weird to see the app I only imagined was on the App Store, waiting for someone to use it. Except the reality was that no one used my app. And that's the moment I learned the lesson: no matter what product you sell, if no one knows about it, it's going to fail. The app was so dead that I personally had to make 10 different accounts to post the first 150 dilemmas just so it doesn't look as bad as it seems. And at the time, I was also consistently posting on YouTube. Compared to my first video, which was really, really bad, over time, I think I got a little bit better. And just like any other day, I made a video about my story on building Dilemma. It was an 8-minute and 47-second long video. I honestly didn't think much about it, because previously I made pretty similar videos and they all didn't get that much attention. But this time, it was different. Over time, the views grew and comments started flooding into my video. With this momentum, I got monetized from YouTube, my app was exploding, users from 120 countries were using Dilemma. I also won $10,000 in startup competitions and started pitching to investors. My email was flooded with people wanting to join my team from all over the world. And this made me remember the moment I was doing this all alone. and reminded me just how much progress I made so far. "This is it," I said. "My life is set. I will grow my business, grow my channel, and travel the world and experience amazing things." I was wrong. The growth was slowing down after the initial video, and no matter how many updates or how many videos I posted, the app didn't grow. Summer break started, and this break was very special because I was alone. My parents flew to Korea to meet my family while I was staying and taking care of my dog. And since we recently moved into the States, I didn't have any friends here either. I was unemployed, but I thought I shouldn't waste this moment where I have so much time to make a lot of progress. So I grabbed my laptop and started working. Every day, I woke up, walked the dog, worked out, code, filmed, walked the dog, and went to sleep. I repeated this over and over and over, until I reached the point where everything I've done felt just a little bit useless. I was confused with my future again. It's crazy to think that just a couple months ago I was confident I would be a successful entrepreneur, but I don't know where that all went now. At one point, I felt pretty horrible about myself that I simply Googled how to feel better, and it suggested that I write a journal. The thing is, I didn't really like writing, especially writing about my day. It's just too time-consuming. Matter of fact, I would rather call my family or my friend and talk about my day, because to me, talking is much more interactive and engaging than writing alone. I should make another app, a journal app that you can talk to. And just like that, I built my second app, Nostalgia. It was a conversational journal where you can simply talk about your day or your thoughts, and it will make a journal for you. And unlike Dilemma, which took a year and a half to build, I built Nostalgia in 10 days. So, I was still kind of making progress. I at first only wanted to use it by myself, but my family and my girlfriend wanted to use it, so I launched the beta. I didn't market this app at all to the public, but somehow people started finding this app and using it. In fact, in 2 days, I got around 50 users from different countries when I was only expecting me and 2 others to use the app. So I thought more people could benefit from this app and decided to launch it in public. Since then, a lot of users started using it, and I also made my very first dollar from my app. Not life-changing money, but it sure was a significant moment. Soon, summer ended, and I went back to college. At the moment, I was still posting on YouTube regularly, but I started to realize I was slowly being attached with the numbers. I think it's just natural to think that if a video didn't get as many views, then I would blame myself and the fact that my life isn't interesting enough. And since I couldn't feel the same passion as before and started to stress over too much about what video to make next, I decided to take a break from YouTube. I thought I would be back in a month, and I was serious about it. After a month, I was filming another video, but for the first time, I couldn't finish it. So I took another month off, getting ready to film a different video. And again, I couldn't finish it. But even when I was stuck in the same place, time just kept moving forward. During that time, there were also changes with the team for Dilemma. After a couple calls, I realized we had different goals, so we decided to split up. But unfortunately, we couldn't find the middle ground. Then it was just quiet for a while. I stopped filming, stopped stressing out too much about startups, and just became a normal student, studying hard to prepare for my exams. And the night before my exam, I got an email. I got into a legal dispute about Dilemma. I didn't know what to think. My luck is insane to get this the day before the exam. And I couldn't focus on the exam anymore and had to contact lawyers. It felt weird that I'm still in college, but I'm here talking with lawyers and accountants. So many different thoughts were going through my head. What went wrong? What could I have done differently? And ultimately, I shouldn't have even started this project. but I kept going. I applied to Yale MBA application and got waitlisted. My dad bought me a new camera, and with that camera, I filmed my friend's clothing business. I coded a third app set to teach Korean easily for beginners. I updated my portfolio website. I got a message from a small restaurant asking if I can make an app for them. And when we talked, the guy asked, "So you're majoring in hospitality business?" And I said, "Yup, I just code as a hobby." I spent time with my family, going to Canada. And I just kept doing my best. At the start of my senior year, I made a small promise to myself to take 100 Polaroids before I graduate college. And I'm on good track with it. From the first day of college, watching football, hanging out with friends, dressing up, gaming, racing, spending time with my family, I tried my best to record all those precious times. I'm at 56 now, halfway there. And honestly, I'm not where I want to be yet. The apps aren't making real money. I'm still figuring out what's next after graduation. So if someone asks me, "Ben, should I chase my dream?" I honestly wouldn't be able to give you a straight answer. But when I look back at this year, I realized I've never felt so loved, so stressed, so excited, so lost, and so alive. And I think that's enough to keep going. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.